Detective Keller, and I'm one of the detectives investigating the murder of Christina Fisher. This is her story. As forensics files show, Christina Fisher was murdered. She was brutally beaten and strangled around the throat. The marks around Christina's neck are so precise that forensics believe that it was a small cord that strangled her. The cuts in her neck prove that this is so. Now, the detectives will tell you her story. Well, we need to talk to Katie Smith. That's the girl's friend, and her father said that she was staying the night at Katie's, so I guess that's our next move. Maybe she can tell us something. I guess Christina was also dating a guy named, looks like Derek Siebold.
Night, right away. Yeah, here's Derek Siebold.
Who's he got? Oh my god. He actually did that?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
And he got arrested for selling marijuana last year.
Well, anything besides last year, I mean, he doesn't have a record for, so.
Alright, I don't know. Well, I guess we just wait. Hello?
This is for
That's Christina's boyfriend. Thanks for your help. Bye-bye. Agent Burns and Keller are on the scene.
Open the door! It's the police! We know you're in there!
Okay, sir. Agent Burns will be right there.
I'll be back. Open the door!
Just step outside, sir.
That's what this is about?
Please step outside. Are you Derek Siebold? You're under arrest for the murder of Karen Fisher. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney. So when was the last time you saw Christina?
I took her to a movie a couple days ago.
And where were you last night around 6?
I was at basketball practice.
And were you and Christina ever sexually active?
No, we talked about it, but she didn't want to, and I would never force her to do anything she didn't want to do.
So you're saying that you never had sex with Christina, and yet we found your DNA? How's that possible?
I have no idea. I really don't.
Why did you kill Christina, Derek? Was it because she wouldn't let you have sex with her? Is that why you raped and murdered her?
I would never do that to Christina. I loved her. You don't know what you're talking about.
We know you killed Christina, Derek. Your DNA proves it.
I'm not saying anything else until I call my lawyer.
Oh yeah, you'll need one. Well, I can't get anything out of Derek without a lawyer present, so
that means no confession.
right.
Well, here's the file on Derek. And as for Katie Smith, I talked to her today. There's nothing on her. She said Christina was never there. She said Christina was going off with Derek to spend the night with him a couple days. She said if her dad called, she would cover for her.
Okay, so what are Katie's feelings about Derek?
Well, she doesn't care for him much. She said that whenever Christina's around, whenever they're both together, Derek's always there. And I don't know, it pretty much sounds like jealousy to me.
So the jealous friend.
Yep, that's what it looks like.
Okay, well, we already know that Derek and Christina had sex, so we just need a confession.
Alright, well I guess that's what we go get.
Let's go back to Derek.
You could go to jail for this. Is that what you want?
Okay, I admit it. I had sex with Christina. I didn't want anybody else to know.
Why didn't you just tell us before when we asked you?
I didn't know whether you'd tell her dad or not. I saw her around 12 o'clock the day she was murdered. I picked her up from Katie's house. I asked her if she wanted to spend the night, and Katie said she wouldn't cover for her, so we couldn't.
We found Derek's DNA, and yet he's admitting to having sex with Christina now. So we have nothing left to hold him.
Well, I think we should go and talk to the friend, Katie.
Why do you think she killed Christina?
Well, not necessarily, but there's something she's not telling us. Their stories are completely different. And she did say that she didn't like Christina and Derek being together because Christina always wanted to hang out with Derek. So maybe she's jealous.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll go question her then.
Okay.
Why'd you lie to us, Katie? You said you didn't see Christina before her death. Derek's saying that she was here because you wouldn't cover for her.
Derek's lying. He always lies to get what he wants. He's just trying to blame someone else. I loved Christina like a sister. She always wanted Derek, though.
What do you mean she always wanted Derek?
She talked to me about having sex with Derek for the first time. I called her a whore. I knew it wasn't her, though. I knew it was him. But Christina was sinning. God doesn't like sinners, so she had to be punished.
Katie, what do you mean she had to be punished?
She can't hurt me anymore. She can't betray me anymore.
Well, here's the files on Derek. And, I need my lines. What'd you get from him? Did he say anything?
I already said we didn't get it. Well, I can't get anything out of him without a lawyer.
Oops. Right. Well, here's the files I pulled up on Derek. Quite thick. That's his background history. And these
I loved Katie like a sister.